Hello, I am Fusu, and first of all, sorry for my accent. As a Highlander, English vowels are the bane of my existence, so I'll try my best, but I won't make any promises. I'll remember to put a transcript of the video in description, just in case. With that out of the way, let's talk about King of Fighters. To be more accurate, let's talk about one of the characters that has appeared in every single main entry of the series, and it is a fan favorite. But it seems to be getting the short end of the stick in KOF 14. I'm talking about Clark. Clark is the grappler extraordinaire of Team Ikari. What started as a face swap of his teammate Half developed over the year into his own, very distinct character. For those not familiar with King of Fighters, not a single grappler in this game is like Zangief. They all have a mix of moves and specials that allow the grappler to combo into grabs. They are usually faster too. Of the mainstay grapplers of the game, Clark is usually the fast one, while Goro is usually the slower, hard-hitting one. That is, until KOF 14. From what we could gather from the recent events and streams, Clark got one of the largest nerf hits of the game. While his moveset is a mix of his 2002 and 13 incarnation, he lost most of his edge. He dropped down so low in the tier table that, as he is right now, he will never see play, even in casual, fun matches with friends. So instead of complaining in silence, here are 3 ideas that could make the character cool and fun to play again. Number 1. His forward B should work like he did in KOF 2002 Ultimate Match. In the current build of the game, Clark's forward B, also known as Tumbling, cannot be linked from his closed normals. That is a huge departure from his 2002 1M version, where his forward B was a great tool for grapplers, could be linked from close C or close D, and the hit stun was long enough that it could be followed by a mount tackle or a Gatling attack. Also, for some reason, it seems that his forward B is an overhead in KOF 14. Don't ask me how stepping into someone's knee is a hit on the head, but let's roll with it. Number 2. His Gatling attack should be exactly like they were in 13. Clark's Gatling attack was the meat of Clark's combo in KOF 13. They could be cancelled into each other, and the light version would create a light juggle state. Also, they could be linked from most of Clark's normals, and would usually lead them into the corner, where Clark would use some of his other tools. Right now, in the current 13 build, the light version can be linked from normals, but cannot be followed by nothing. While the hard version cannot be linked, it does allow a Death Lake driver follow-up. Too bad that it has a low start and will almost always be blocked. It is quite literally useless. Number 3. The light Super Argentina backbreaker should still have armor. Before the KOF 13 version of the move, Clark had a very useful grab called the Frankensteiner, a delayed move with a large invincibility window that allowed Clark to have a good mix-up when in the corner. The move was removed in KOF 13, but in its place we got the light Argentine backbreaker, a delayed move with a large armor window that allowed Clark to have a good mix-up. So we ditched one move and got another that was just a good. In KOF 14 we have neither. The Frankensteiner is nowhere to be seen, and the hard and light versions of the Argentina backbreaker appear to be completely similar, and not a single frame of armor or invincibility in any of them. The character had some other changes, but most of those, even the nerfs, are understandable. His CD is not the awesome dropkick from 13, and he lost his forward down light punch command normal, but he doesn't need that to be a good character, and I think that those 3 ideas that I proposed are actually necessary to make the character useful. otherwise Clark could just as well not be in the game. Thank you.